I'm shit. I'm no one, and never have been no one. I'm part of a system.
10 years in the fucking band, no one told me.
You know, when I'm 50, right, I'll be dead, man.
Doesn't look like this on Baywatch, America.
No. Come to the States, they said, in June. It'd be fucking lovely. It's rained every fucking gig we've been at. Bar, 2 nights in LA, 1 night in Santa Barbara, 1 night in Las Vegas, and 3 nights in New York. Other than that, it's rained every fucking day.
How many gigs have you played?
This will be the 16th, I think. Is that right, Maggie?
20th.
yeah.
It is. 21 before we cancelled the Cincinnati.
No one remembers 16.
This is the longest tour I've ever done. It's 5 weeks, right? And I've been doing this. Not in this band, but I've been touring for like 15 years now. So 5 weeks is the longest, and I think that probably says it all. Well, it's gone, because you know, 5 weeks on the road with anybody, let alone this fucking shower on this bus.
The whole thing's been a real good experience. The New York show, second night at Radio City, was a real fantastic achievement and a great ambition, you know, because of the great drummers that have actually worked at that venue. Buddy Rich, Gene Krupa, all these people that I idolise. Actually to get to play there in the same place as these guys was really something for me.
Before this tour, I've never ever played a good gig in New York before. I mean, I came in with Ride and with Hurricane, and with Oasis last year, and they were all really gigs. You just walk off and go in the dressing room and go like this. You know, that was really tough in some way. Whether it's that bad audience, well, not bad audience, but like a quiet audience, or just you played bad, or whatever it was, didn't get that feeling you want. But these gigs in New York have been fantastic, all of them, especially the first 2. Second night was the very best. That was the best night of the tour. Second night in Radio City.
Tell me that it's evolution. Well, you know, we all wanna change the world. But when you talk about destruction.
Your sound is a lot more at peace than I've known you. Are you more at peace now?
I'm a bit worried about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, which makes me think I was at war for a while, which I never noticed. But I suppose I can't, I'm 34 now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, this is 10 years. It was like 7 of those years was the biggest head fuck that anybody could ever imagine. And then a little bit more for me because I was writing the songs and I was the spokesman for that generation of Britpops or whatever you want to call them.
Has this been the most
This
fun
is
touring-wise?
definitely the most fun. Yeah, you know. I mean, obviously because we've done the whole world tour, which was like. I'm not saying it was like pressure or anything, but like, you know, it was like, well, it was like a new lineup. Is it going to be any good? No, this kind of thing. And also, there was records out to sort of talk about and stuff like that, you know. And this is like, it's for the music, man, and the kids, you know.
Alright, man. It's been good. It's been good, like, no pressure, you know.
It's been great. I've really, really enjoyed myself.
How've the Oasis boys been?
Oh, they're a bunch of wankers, man. No, they're good guys. They're good guys. I carried them in '95. I'm having a good time with them. Hope I carry them again in 5 years.
Sucker
To the rest.
all the time, man. Right, so here's where we are, right, yeah.
Is that the main ones?
Here's where we are at the moment, right, yeah.
Let's put this one first.
Get this fucking out of the way.
This
right,
is
yeah.
best to the rest.
No, we'll have that one.
Right, yeah, okay, so this is going to be the first single, right, yeah.
And then we'll have
With
these ones.
the Lord singing, right, yeah. But it is the monster
And then
tune.
rest of the rest after that.
In October this comes out, man.
It's kind of short, but we, you know, it's kind of.
Yeah, it just goes like that.
Switch it off. Switch it, yeah.
No,
No, it's
It's just a fucking shit, man.
No, you've tripped the switch.
I'll trip the switch. I'll trip the switch. I'll trip the bitch.
No,
see that?
7. You want to hold it up there again?
Yeah, and this like, Dick, man, this don't come nowhere. This don't go nowhere.
This
now.
is your film, Liam.
This stays until we have it, yeah. No, because you know, listen, I've been in this band 10 years, man. I've been through a load of fucking shit. I.e. fucking like dickheads camping outside my fucking house. If I learned anything, if I've got no emotions, man, to write a fucking song, I must be blind.
How do you find the time to do all this?
You find the time because you want it. It's like, you know, where do football supporters find the time to go follow their team, you know, 2 nights a week, 7 months of the year? It's because they're passionate about it, and I love music, and I like the people that make it, some of them. And once you've got some really cool guys who you like making music that you love, then you'll find it. You'll find it. All the time finds you.
Fucking love Oasis.
Is it gonna be on?
I've wanted to see them live forever, and I fucking love Oasis. Liam, it's the balls. Noel's the balls. I'm the biggest fucking American fan, and in my restaurant,
And we're gonna be
which
right
you're
down in
on,
front.
it's all we fucking play. Oasis. I shouldn't swear this much.
I'd turn it down actually, man.
It says protect all. You gotta switch it off, switch it back on again. No, not that fella. Yep.
Like, I'll tell you how it feels, right? He's got all these tunes right there, were meant to be on the last album to make us the greatest band in the world. He left them off and he put his fucking I Can See LA, standing by the fire, shoo-be-dee-be-dee, boo-be-dee-be-dee. And that's what he fucking did. And he puts us back about 2 years back in time when he should play his best songs all the time. End the story. So that now he's fucking like, we're all right, fucking shit. Oh, I don't know. Ask him.
You need a little time to wake up.
Maybe if you had a suit on, what happened in the hotel? Maybe that wouldn't have happened if you had a suit on there.
Oh, completely.
Tell us what happened.
I'll tell you later.
I want to get the story of Liam being chucked out of this hotel.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's got some actually scruffy cunt. You don't need to go
And
through it.
here he
Basically,
comes.
That's basically it in a nutshell. Well, you got up looking like cat weasel and got weighted yourself, man. Let's go out for the premise. I don't know, there's probably more to it than... Running more to it than he's letting on, believe me.
Oh, it's a fucking Betty, man. Are you on the bus?
Am I on the bus? No, I'm back in the hotel, mate.
I don't wanna hurt you. I just wanna see what's in your hands. Well, alright now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, alright now.
Because it's not just about me and Liam, you know what I mean? It's about Alan and Kevin and Andy. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So, and we wouldn't be making the records that we're making if it wasn't for Andy and Kevin and Alan. So it's like, I don't think they feel insulted by it, but I would if I was them. I'd be like, well, what about me? I mean, I contribute just as much to the group as anybody else. So, but it's just that thing about we have become the focal point of the band, so that's the way it's going to stay.
Yeah, and yeah, it's impossible to, certainly in the eyes of the media,
Well, yeah,
anyway, because
because
it's so
so many
recognisable.
Yeah, well, so because so many people have come and gone in the past, like Tony McCarroll and Bonan and Griggs, it's like, you know, Liam's the only original member left. So.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole thing about Oasis is it should be, it's a block of sound that should be like it is, and you shouldn't play around with it too much. But there are little spaces where you can.
Why did Thingy play? Why did Mitch Mitchell play like that and John Bonham not? John Bonham did.
John Bonham did in the early days, but he was like, what it is, it's really boring. The reason it's played like that, this is probably the best way to play the drums, right? Like that. But the reason that drummers play like that is because it all comes from the military. And the side drum would have been on the side like of your shoulder, and it's hard to play like that.
Oh, okay.
So they developed it playing like that, and it really comes down to who taught you. Because some drummers, and a lot of those drummers like Mitch Mitchell were taught probably by older jazz drummers, so they would have been shown like that and just kept it.
Well, there you go, rock school for today, children.
There you go, I told you, it's nothing radical.
Drum workshop.
Drum workshop, episode 2. How to piss off the rest of the band.
You caught it for once.
So, do you do any vocal warm-ups before the gig?
A little bit, not too bad. I just go and play my guitar.
Noel and Gem are quite deliberate in what they play, but they also do free up. And you know, when you play the songs every night, you know when they're having a good one because they'll just play something that they haven't never played before. And the same thing with me as well on the bass.
Black Crowes fans would appreciate Oasis and vice versa.
It's like two sides of the coin really with the guitar bands, because they're all about riffs and we're all about chords. That's how we've worked it out. The American thing, if you're a guitar player, is about the riffs you play. English kids, when they learn to play the guitar, I don't think they're so fussed about getting the riffs exactly right.
I never knew you were left-handed.
I'm not. That's just for the camera, that. Dickhead. I know you are one of the newest members of Oasis, along with Andy, but you already put a lasting impression on me. I only met you for about a minute on May 27th, but you were so sweet. I told you I loved you guys, and you said you guys loved me too. Has anyone ever told you you kind of look like a young Paul McCartney? Well, I think you do. You are now officially one of my favourite members in the band. I hope I get to meet you again in the future. Live forever, your mum. Love, Bonehead. this tour because we want to be. We haven't got a record to promote. It's actually serving us no purpose whatsoever being in the country. You know, we're not selling any records. You know, MTV are not playing any more of our videos. We're just here because we want to be, because we can, and because we like the Black Crows, and because we thought it would be a good laugh, and it was.
I must have like us at that hotel. Why? I don't know, I just wasn't like us. She rang and she goes, yeah, is Mr. Lewis there? She went, no, he's checked out. I put the phone down on her. And I don't think they liked us to what I think. Fuck.
But that was the reason why it was good to be there, because we weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, alright, we'll go back there again then.
I want to go back there again.
Yeah, no.
But not for a bit, eh?
No.
Not for like.
No! Fuck off! He's a fucking cunt and I hate him and I love him. And he twists my melon, man. He's the best songwriter in the fucking world. And I swear to God, he's a bad thing. He annoys me and I hate him. We don't claim to be perfect, but we're free.
Little by little, you have to give it all in all your life and all the time. I just ask myself why you really here.
We're backstage with Oasis at the first of their 3 sold-out shows here at Finsbury Park. They're playing to 120,000 people over the next 3 days. So how's it all going for you?
All right.
Yeah, enjoying the build-up?
No.
Today's just wonderful. Just to travel all these miles to come down and see this is just unbelievable. Everyone has got the same cause. You speak to everyone in the pubs outside, in the queue when you come in the crowd, everyone's got the same. Everyone's just into it.
We drew up a list of like, you know, we want all these bands to play, and it's just great that it means that we can come and stay here all day and you know
and really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it's the best event of the year.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's just something special because they're previewing the new songs off the new album, so everyone's just proper excited about it, you know what I mean?
The atmosphere. Just the atmosphere is just going to be brilliant.
I'm looking forward to doing this place because it's just big, it's an event, you know, it's one of them.
It's Finsbury Park to me, you know, this is where I live as well.
It's the audience, really. I mean, the audience dictates the whole thing.
We are Oasis. This is the heart of Oasis.
There's no one else like Oasis.
I love music and I love Oasis.
Well, it's the best band of our generation.
Well, they're the best band Britain's produced for the last 25 years.
The best band ever.
The best band in the world.
They're the best band in the fucking world.
They're a Stone Roses rip-off band. They're good. They're very good, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, you know, they've done a lot of good...
It sounds a bit silly saying it, but it's more intimate than Wembley. Obviously, it's a little bit smaller. You feel a lot more from the crowd, you can hear them a lot more. Wembley was just like a big roar. It felt quite far off, and this is more like they're closer.
I've fallen into the trap of trying to sing to the back person, but actually physically trying to sing there, and the harder that you sing, the more out of tune you get. And I've gone back and listened to tapes of stuff and gone, that's appalling. What was I trying to do? And I actually forget I've got a microphone and a PA system there.
I say maybe you wanna be the one that saves me, and after all, you're my wonderwall.
What the Stone Roses had, Oasis fucking grabbed it and ran with it, you know what I mean?
The Stone Roses are probably my favourite band ever. However, you've got to embrace another band.
No, I'm not knocking them, but I'm just putting the point across that, you know.
Yeah, I think the album's good.
It's definitely got more of a vibe than the last two. I think the last two are sort of more commercially pumped rather than emotionally pumped.
John Squire and Noel Gallagher are different guys.
No, I think they're a great
You'll
band.
never beat Definitely Maybe, never.
We're going to play Hung in a Bad Place again, which is a Graham Archer song.
I can go where I wanna be, I wanna be now.
The first time anybody had kind of heard it within this lot, I think Noel was on drums, Andy was playing bass, and I was playing guitar and singing, and we were just having a bit like the jam, really, you know. And then he went, "Oh, we should have a go at that." And then Liam, I think, heard it the next day. I played it with him on my acoustic guitar. That was psychedelic, you know, playing him that without slipping into the impression.
I can squeeze all the hours I choose to live out with ease now.
It's a fucking right album, man. It's a fucking one of the best they've done.
Fantastic. I think all 11 tracks are fantastic.
You've been bright and you stole it. Nature is calling for me.
thing about using sort of like Hindu times and things is bringing it's a great paper in India, and to use it as a sort of an icon for the first song or the release of the new album. It's fabulous.
New album's really good.
Fantastic. Awesome. Fantastic. Back to the best.
The new album is it's wicked. It's awesome. It's the best shit.
Brilliant, the new album is great.
New album, excellent.
Was it an enjoyable record to make?
Yeah, it was.
It was a dream, really. I mean, when you got that voice and you got Noel coming in playing you Stop Crying Your Heart Out, he just bent down on one knee and just played it on acoustic, and he didn't even have all the words finished, and that's just think, yeah man, that's special, you know.
They sell them in India and cassettes. We don't have CDs is a new thing, but they're all copies. And I mean, you pay about £12 for them here. You can buy it for about £1. 200 rupees. And I think, how does Noel make his money from India? I don't know. And then on top of that, he makes us a song of Hindu time. Rock and roll.
Good couple of Liam tracks on there.
Liam songs, you've got the best songs.
He's got the act the same, his stroke's the same, he walks about the stage the same as Ian Brown does, but he's taking a different direction.
The only way they've fucking took it a different way is from ripping the Beatles off. I fucking...
He's having a go, isn't he? Liam's having a go, so credit to him.
This is the real Oasis, man. They're fucking Liam. I think Liam has actually improved quite a lot in terms of songwriting.
He's managed to write the 3 best songs on the album. Where's that come from?
It's just Oasis. It's just getting back to being Oasis.
We're literally a couple of hours away from showtime for you. Do you kind of sort of like get nervous as it sort of inches sort of nearer?
I think it's probably the same for everyone, isn't it? It's like the day's all right, and then it's when somebody comes in and says, right, it's 10 minutes, and then everyone leaves the dressing room, and then the singers go into a corner and start doing their
getting the hair ready,
starting their chanting and all that stuff, and the guitarist are behind them like that.
It's always like the last piece, I always tend to... My shoelaces are never right, they're always either too tight or too loose. It's true, every single gig, man.
The 10 minutes before you go on, then you think, right, well that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
But 1 minute. I mean, some nights you get nervous when you're playing to 500 people.
Yeah.
Some nights, I remember walking out stage at Nebworth and halfway through the 3rd song thinking, actually I should be really more nervous than this,
I was a bit scared on the first night because it was so muddy, the rain was been pouring down all day. It was mayhem in the crowd. There was no front row, it was just a load of blue and red shirts pulling people out. It was sort of like completely, steam was mental. It was like delayed reaction after all the big tunes. You just see this big... It was just all going off tonight. There was trousers flying in the air.
This one's from John.
Emerson died. He's the greatest bass player ever. And when he passed on, the mantle passed to Manny. Anyway, we do our first gig after this, and we dedicate a song to Imagination. Right at the end of the solo, classic Emerson solo, my bass string snaps. It doesn't happen often to bass strings, it don't often go. And it was just like Emerson in heaven going, "You cheeky little..." That's my riff, and I'm not even cold yet.
This is called Little by Little.
Did you enjoy doing Finsbury Park for a starter?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was good, really, really good. It should have been a bit more nervous than a bit more nerve-wracking than it was, because they were really important gigs, but we didn't realise that till the Monday morning after.
Why were they so important for you?
We don't like to piss about, we like to do the big gigs, because it defines us as a band. And playing after all them groups, every band on that bill was amazing, do you know what I mean? To go on after them and the reaction that we got. You can do flashy videos and do amazing marketing campaigns, but you can almost entice people to buy your records, right? But you can't fake it to the crowd, especially the crowd that comes to our gigs. The people that come to our gigs is as real as it gets, and they would see through us in a minute if we started disappearing up our own arse. It was just, you know, again, that'll define our year, do you know what I mean, with them gigs, and we keep doing them once every 2 or 3 years. So.
The gigs have always been received well.
Gigs have always been great.
The albums never get received well, I don't think.
No.
I
mean,
they've always been slagged off.
I do remember Morning Glory getting universally panned in England. You know, The Enemy gave it 6 out of 10, and funnily enough, The Enemy, they've written that big book about us. Have you seen it in the
Yeah,
poster?
I've seen it.
Well, they've rewritten all the reviews for the albums. Have you noticed that?
Have they?
Yeah.
So we get 9s
We
and
get
stuff like
9
that.
out of 10 for BA now, you know. So they sort of like rewrite it to, you know, to readdress the. But I mean, nobody's ever liked our music anyway, apart from the people that buy it.
But anyway, yeah, the gigs. I don't think we've ever done really. I think we've not done any really bad gigs.
No.
Well, there was a unique one the second night at Wembley, we'd have to say, wouldn't you?
That was great, mate.
Well, I didn't say it was bad. I said it was.
You should have been exactly where I was stood, and it was fucking having it.
If the new album hadn't been so well received, would you have called it a day?
Who was it well received by though? It's only well received by the fans and that. Well, the critics say it's rubbish and we should pack it in.
Even Chemistry?
Everyone I read that said it was
I've got loads and loads of different people have written it up, and it's got a really good write-up.
Can I just put some? We're signing a new record deal this time next year.
Are you?
So let's get this straight. We ain't going anywhere. So there'll be another 6 albums. So anybody at the NME and Mojo and Select, is that still going?
I think it was Q actually.
Q or whatever. Get your head around it, man, because we're in it for the long run, and we always were, you know.
You've taught me fuck off.
I've taught you how to play guitar.
Have you? Fuck. Have you, mate?
Have you heard him?
Have you taught
I've come up to you all of a sudden at 29 you just went, but I ain't have that.
Take your glasses off, tell the truth.
I'm telling you, take your glasses off.
No, because I'm not lying.
I'm not lying either.
But he's never taught me anything. I've gone over to him and gone,
I think the proof's in the pudding.
Like
I think once they heard the songs, it was like, you know.
Yeah, I don't think so, mate. You're right there. That's why.
Well, that's how I see it.
Talking to the songbird yesterday, flew me to a place not far away. She's a little pilot in my mind, singing songs of love to pass the time.
So like last year, it was like, no, in fact, it was in France when I wrote Songbird. When we were doing Stand and Soul Design, so I went for a walk. And I just sat under the tree for a couple of hours, just playing this tune, which is Songbird, and then just thought of these words. I was going through a bit of a, hey. And that was it. It came up pretty easy. Wrote in about 10 minutes, and that was it. And I'll still do that. I'm not Marvin if I never write another song.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite happy singing them, and that's my first thing. It's being a singer instead of being caught about writing songs.
Keith Richards said something once where, you know, you don't go after songs. Songs find you.
Well, to me, it's a bit special, and I don't know where it's coming from. And I can't really put my finger on it.
So you
but I'm glad it's happening.
I think Noel's looking at Liam going, go on, son, you know. And I know he jokes because Liam never ever plays anybody else's songs on his guitar, ever. He's always writing, all the time. Whenever you hear him with a guitar, it's going to end up in a song of his.
You can't knock Songbird and Born on a Different Cloud. You could probably say Better Man, you know, it starts and it finishes, it doesn't really say much. That's fine, but I'll tell you what, man, when you see 40,000 people dancing to it, you'll change your mind. But you can't fucking knock Songbird, you know, you can't.
It's great because, you know, you'll show him a new chord, or you'll go, well, that, if you put that finger there, that'll get you right. And he's like, all right, great, and he's off over the field, like literally. And he'll come back with a song with it, you know.
And we just go, how do you want it to sound? And he's going,
I want it to sound like that. I want it to sound like John Lennon. I want it to sound like fucking Elvis. I want it to sound like blah, blah. And that's it. I won't go in there and go, you know, like fucking, you know, I'm not scared of, you know, my influences, you know what I mean? The fuck, I wear them on my sleeve, you know what I mean?
The song that we're doing, whoever's written it, this is the way I see it anyway, or this is this is my story, and I'm sticking to this for the next 18 months. It's
If we write a fucking song, you're the man. If any of us write a fucking song, Noel comes and hogs it and fucking makes it his own. No, basically, he goes, I'll have a bit of that, and then fucking cracks the whip and tells us.
What happens?
That's what happens.
Put your uniform on.
What happens is he'll spin you the yarn where he goes, well, if fucking one of them write a song, then like they're responsible for the who mixed it.
And the reason me saying he's going to be the best songwriter in the next 5 years in England is me just putting pressure on him. Hoping he'll have a breakdown or something, you know, he'll fucking crumble under the pressure and give up writing songs. The bastard.
I'm never going to write like an album of fucking songs. I'm never going to be a guy who goes, oh, I've wrote 40 songs. I'll probably write about 20, and I reckon that'll be me done. But there'll be 20 important ones.
I think Songbird is amazing just because it's really, really simple, and I love it. I think Born on a Different Cloud I don't think he wrote it. I think he's lying. I think somebody else wrote it. I don't think when he played it to me, I was like, fucking hell, you know. And his lyrics are mega.
Well, I'd played some of the demos to me mates anyway, you know, and especially Born on a Different Cloud. That was the one that just completely jumped out, and they were all going, God, you know, and obviously it's so Lennon, so I was going, man, yeah, well, we dig into it, and I feel we did, and it's like, I don't know whether Liam's told you, but we call it like, you know, a Scouse Odyssey.
It's the music that I'd want to make, and I'd be fucking worried if I started playing guitar and going, and come out with some like kind of fucking Slipknot tune, and that's all I could do. And I go, ugh, you know what I mean? It's when I pick the guitar up, it's like fucking, I just play these things, and it sounds great to me, and I think that's cool.
Do you ever do solo stuff?
I don't know. I'd prefer him. I prefer to be involved with him anyway, and the rest of the.
So he loves you, really?
No, he does. No, but I often.
You know why, don't you?
I often think
he'll fucking make his records good.
That would be our records. Are they not my records, are they?
Are they?
No, they're not.
You're the one who gets paid for all the money. Put it on, don't you?
If I got fucking paid all the money, how come you're the one dressed like a fucking boy band, eh?
Fuck it.
Liam's he's a born star, you know.
He'll sit down and play piano in his own little weird way, and you know he's getting there, man. He's a good songwriter. Twat. There was a point where we were doing this fucking session in the Olympic. One of his tunes.
It's fucking fun, man.
And I'd gone off somewhere and come back to see these mic'd up a fucking Hoover. You know, going all fucking beat band on everybody.
You know the tune like, I want you, want you so bad. You know, at the end it goes, and he goes, shh. What the fuck's that? It sounds like as if some missus has walked in with a fucking Hoover going, excuse me, George, lift your feet up. John, feet up, and all that. It sounded like a fucking Hoover, so then I went, well, let's get the Hoover out. So we got Henry the Hoover out, and then fucking mic'd it up. And it was fucking great. It was like a fucking plane taking off. So Noel's walking up the fucking thing, and someone's got, and he's going, what do you do? They're going, fucking, check it out, man. They're in there fucking kicking the Hoover, going, come on! To the Hoover. Great. Yeah. And then we took it off.
Yeah. the thing is, it was like, you know, it sounded fucking rubbish.
But, no, it sounded great in the music, right? But once the music ended, all you heard was.
He was going. At the end. They'll start there going. So listen to it, man.
No, we'll phase it. We'll flange it.
They're going. It sounds like a plane taking off. I've grown to love that boy so much that it's like you just got to fucking let him do his thing, man. You know, Liam's the kind of person. He's like, he always wants more responsibility. I want to do it. I want to do it. As soon as you say, there you go. He'll, you know, you just hear a comedy door slam and some comedy footsteps running up the hallway, and then someone going, yeah, I'll pint Guinness, mate, you know, and he goes fucking straight to the pub. He's like, fucking, you know, I want to do this. I want to do more interviews. Yeah, but they're going to ask you questions about, you know, about stuff. Oh, fuck that then. The day he walked in here, we were doing something for Stanley Solar Giants, and he said, I've written a song called Little James, expecting me to go like that. I don't give a fuck what you've written. Get out, you know. And I just went, we'll play it. Then he played it, and we just went, right, it's going on the album. And he was like, hang on a minute, what do you mean? I was like, what's going on the album, man? You've just written, I don't know, fucking hell, I don't know, if we change this bit. I was like, look, you either want to be a songwriter or you don't. he's the one person in England I'd rather go out for a drink with more than anybody, just because he's real, you know, and he's not. There's no bullshit with that boy. You know, what you see is what you get. It's as simple as that. And people go on about his image being a, you know, he plays up to it and all that, but he's been like that since I've known him, really. You know, he's just a lippy, loudmouth, funny as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what did you watch that Pop Stars Behaving Badly last night on Sky One?
No.
I mean, it was just hilarious. There's some of Liam's finest moments.
Oh, I've had a right old ball, even when I've had a, even when it's been rubbish and a nightmare, and I just want to go like that. It's been great, you know what I mean?
And the thing is, no matter how good it's been for us, for you, it's been twice as good. Because if it wasn't for us, believe you me, the British music scene would have died a fucking long time ago. Because if you look back to 1994, all the bands, everybody that's putting records out now that was putting records out before 1994, they were shit before we come along. If we done one thing, it was we moved the goalposts and we said, listen here mate, number 23 in the charts and playing Oxford Zodiac Club ain't fucking good enough anymore. It's now number 1s and number 2s, and it's going to America and giving it some. And we dragged the British music, we dragged English guitar music out of the gutter. And it's as simple as that. And you might not like the music, and you know, you might think we're a pair of arrogant fuckers or what have you, but you know, you still love it.
A lot of people write that certain album because they know it will sell that amount of copies, and you know, they're writing it just for the sake of that.
What, they're literally in it for the cash?
Yeah, they're writing an American album so it'll break American market, or they're writing this and that for that, and it's like, that ain't what it's about. You have to write.
Oh, you sound quite surprised that people would be in it just for the money, Kat.
Well, from what you said about being a songwriter and having to feel some... But are you a one of the...
Well, I can safely say that we're probably as real as it gets, you know, but I find it quite amazing that you would sit there and think, oh God, do you think people are really in it for the money? Of course they are.
Well, you think it just runs like any other business?
Of course it does.
Yeah. What do you think about bands like S Club Juniors?
Mega.
Because they've got people they're as young as 11.
I was in Olympic Studios, right, mixing this album, and there's a bunch of irritating little kids in the canteen, right, doing all them stupid dance moves. And I've come downstairs and I've gone, here are all the kids upstairs. I'm in a band with 5 people. The other 4 all went, oh, it's S Club Juniors. How did you fucking know that? Oh, well, you know, they're on telly, aren't they? So it's like, hang on a minute, when did you lot change? When did I miss a meeting here or something? All of them, you know, the fucking Prince of Darkness. It's S Club Juniors, isn't it? Can I have more Uber in my monitors?